A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Moments away, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us court, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. George out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Bryant. He shoots. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Butler passes to Hardaway. Inside, here's Wallace. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. It's a one-on-one situation. Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Larry Bird, 2 shots.
First one falls. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Both good from the line that time. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
B.A., they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Here's Bryant. Off target at the rim.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Towns. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
That one's off. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Towns can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's George with the drive. It's hauled in by Houston.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Durant. Tries again. The rebound by Malone. Durant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Bryant against Durant. George passes to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Rockets trail by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Offensive board. Wallace, no good with a layup.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Bird. Watched by Wallace. Fires for three. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And so it's Memphis with it. 4 on the clock.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Durant, pass to Butler. Now here's Hardaway. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Derrick Rose, he's checked in for George.
Number 1, Derrick Rose.
Bryant against Butler. 5 to shoot. From downtown. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Bird. Rebounded by Butler.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Rose outside. Oh, there's the alley. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Westbrook, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Westbrook. Wallace outside. Pass to Durant to get back on track. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Malone. Bryant against Hardaway. Bryant outside. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Bryant. Robinson's gotten his second bucket. Rockets trail by 5. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Memphis on D. Pass to Durant. And here's Hardaway. Wallace outside. Here's Westbrook. From deep, down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is big for Westbrook's confidence. When he's connecting from deep, this offense even more dynamic.
Rose outside. Launches a 3. And he buries his first look.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the middle. Here's Malone. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Westbrook into the lane. Over Rose. Westbrook can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook sharing the ball with open teammates, making the right play.
Rose, the pass to Bryant, and there's a pick to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Hardaway, lets it go from deep. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Rose. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
And if you're the defense, you can't let Rose run all over you because you will be forced to foul.
2 shots.
And he drops it first. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
And so Rose knocks them both down. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Here's Baylor. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Cousins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
The line for the Grizzlies, DeMarcus Cousins, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite 3-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Rose. Banked it in off the glass. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
11 seconds left in the first. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
And that was sweet. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 9-point cushion at the end. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
We've got Anthony Edwards, Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Rodman in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Rose finds Johnson. Pass to Bird from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Harden, covered by Johnson. Harden misses. Memphis shooting about 47%. A nice number. Outside Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Edwards looking for an opening. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Baylor, guarded by Edwards. And it's Bird missing.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Oh, deflected. Cousins with the steal. Pass to Rose. Over Westbrook. Rose can't connect. Rockets trail by 11. Harden, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Harden. 4-3. No good. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Baylor. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Edwards, a pass to Westbrook. Towns with the ball. Harden from outside. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Rose with the bucket. Timeout. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Baylor passed him alone. For 3, George buries it from 3. George has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Harden, the pass to Hardaway to halt the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. That one's good for Hardaway. And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. Bryant, he's checked in for Memphis. Rose comes in for Johnson. And so he makes both from the line. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Bird. The 3 is up. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Houston. It's a 14-point game. Now Durant takes a 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Here's Bird. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Hardaway. Johnson with the defensive effort. Grizzlies lead by 13. Bryant outside. Pass to Malone. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Malone's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
3-pointer Harden. And Houston another 3.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Pass to Malone. It's hauled in by Houston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Harden from outside. KD jams it straight down.
I don't care which side of the pick and roll KD is on, he is the threat.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Rodman, the pass to Butler. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Pass to Malone. Bryant outside. Now Johnson. Going inside. It's rebounded by Houston. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden from outside. Knocks down the triple. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Malone. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's Rodman. Pass to Butler, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Anthony Edwards just checked in for Harden. Cousins, he's checked in for Memphis. Buries it down low, and the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That's their first personal foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Wallace, he's checked in for Houston. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Edwards.
Kevin Durant at the line, shooting 1.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Robinson, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Bryant. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant, the shot no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. He shoots again. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. On the take, Durant. The shot no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be back in a moment.
41.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got George. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Bird in at the small forward position. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And a nice finish on the layup.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Memphis leading by 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Butler against George. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Bryant. The bank shot, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And it's Bird missing. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Durant. Another one falls for Houston.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To the inside, Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
They set the pick. Here's Hardaway. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Here's George. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Butler against George. Pass to Malone. Over Towns. Malone can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 9. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. George against Butler. Pass to Bryant. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Count it.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Bryant against Hardaway. Lets a three fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. It's Bryant with a drive. Over Hardaway, and that one's good. Bryant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
To the middle. Robinson with a steal. Bird passes to Malone. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Durant just knows how to finish.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Hardaway, the pass to Wallace. Down low. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
It's George on the wing. Butler covering. Robinson, a screen on Towns. Bird, that's good.
Court 3.
Rockets trail by 12. Outside Butler. Back to Hardaway. On the tape. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Bryant, no good. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Bird. He's got 10. Here's George. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
2 minutes.
Towns outside. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. The rebound by Malone. Grizzlies lead by 12. Here's Bird. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Butler. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
George passes to Malone. Back to George. Robinson with it. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Assist foul.
George has got 5 assists tonight.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the board.
Outside Edwards. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. From down in the low post, it goes. Westbrook's got 5.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Rose can't connect. Rockets trail by 12. Now here's Edwards. The three is up. Memphis with a rebound. Pass to Johnson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got his second basket on the night. And so it's Memphis, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Russell Westbrook, Edwards out there with Butler, and it's Rodman in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Houston. They trail by 14. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Inside, here's Rose. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level. Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
The 15-footer. Rose can't connect.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Oh, got that one up quick.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Malone, pass to George. Looking to end this cold spell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul. Shooting from Memphis. Malone taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Rockets trail by 14. They set the screen. George against Edwards. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Johnson. Rose outside. Pass to Cousins. Here's Malone. Rose outside. Clock at 4. Over Butler. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Hardaway with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Penny Hardaway, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Wallace, he's checked in for Houston. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Robinson's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. Timeout, Grizzlies. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The 6-footer. No good off the glass. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Rodman. And he lobs it up top. Robinson with a steal. George with it. Now guarded by Butler. Now Johnson. Back to George. Rose with it. Here's Malone. From 8 feet away, drops it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Wallace outside. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Wallace. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Robinson against Butler. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
Shooting for Memphis, Paul George at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
George hits them both. Here's Harden. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bryant. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Harden misses. Memphis leading by 14. And here's George. Fires the 3. Durant pulls it in.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he was pretty good from there.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Rose, the pass to Robinson. Bryant with it. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. And that one's good. Bryant.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
George finds Robinson. Now here's Bryant. Rose outside. Screen by Robinson. Goes up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And the level of creativity that Rose has. I mean, just showing it all off in the pick and roll.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Houston making some changes. Butler comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Hardaway is subbed in for James Harden. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Durant, the pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
And so Towns nails them both. George with it. Pass to Bryant. Here's the three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
There's a screen. Here's Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Excellent D there from Bryant. Memphis leading by 15. Pass to Malone. Now Bryant. To the inside. It's rebounded by Houston. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds in the game. They double him with Bryant. And here's Butler outside. Left side Durant. Pulls it. Cash money on the open jump shot. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter. George passes to Robinson. Bryant against Hardaway. Here's Bryant inside. Ooh, that one misses the mark. Shooting 8 for 14 now.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
It's tipped. Here's Robinson. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
Kevin Durant.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Kobe Bryant.